Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome to my channel. Today I have another video out. It's not going to be a pick a card. I'm going to try different things on this channel, so just flow with me. But I'm going to do just a general reading about what blessings are coming your way, because I've just been pulled to do this today, especially because we're in Mercury retrograde and we all know the crazy stuff that brings. I've been having trouble with my electronics and my car since it started. That's the energy, but I want to focus on the blessings, on the positive things coming into life during this crazy time, especially because we're in Pisces too, so that means emotions are high, things can get crazy. So let's start. Okay, so I'm going to do blessings for you guys as a collective. So just to state, this is a general reading, so not everyone is going to find a message in here, but odds are if you're drawn to this video and you click on this video, odds are there's a message in here for you. So with that being said, let's get started. Let's see. I'm feeling good about this one. Let me tell you, my energy is up, kitty. Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother cutting those parts out because I have 2 cats and that's just gonna happen. I feel like it happens literally every video I record. Anyway, I'm feeling good. My energy is high. I feel like there's tons of blessings coming in. So let's get started. So we're just gonna do this. You guys are gonna vibe with me. I'm gonna shuffle my cards. And we're just gonna see what energy is coming for the collective. What energy the universe has coming for the collective. I'm not gonna do a time frame because energy doesn't have time, Things can happen whenever, depending on when we, implement that energy to bring things on. So we'll get more into dates as we go into it with the cards, but I don't want to start with time frames. So this is just a timeless reading about what energy is coming your way for the collective. All right, so let's see what energy universe is coming this way. Sorry, don't mind me. I shuffle all crazy. Ooh, okay. What energy is coming this way for the collective? Woo! All right, let's start with this. We have 2 of Wands. Okay, some of you guys have decisions to make. You have 2 paths laying in front of you that you might not see. You might see. Let's get into it. But yeah, I see that starting off, some of you guys are going to have decisions that you need to make. Let's see what other energy is coming through. 3 of Pentacles. Page of Pentacles. Oh, we got a lot of Pentacles. And King of Wands. Let's start with this, okay? So we have a lot of strong vibes here, okay? A lot of, not masculine energy, but masculine energy because we have the Page and the King here. So let's start with the 2 of Wands. You guys are going to be having a decision that you have to make, or not even a decision. I just feel like there's kind of 2 paths that are laying in front of you guys, whether you see them or you don't. We'll get into that, but I feel like you guys definitely have something coming up that is going to stop you in your tracks and you're going to have to think about. And with this 3 of Pentacles here, I feel like for some of you this has to do with work, school. This could be something that you're putting your energy towards a lot recently, that I'm feeling for some of you that it might come up that what you have been working on or what you have been doing is going to change. Not saying it's bad, okay? We don't know that yet, but this is a change. Something is coming. And then with this Page of Pentacles, we have 2 pentacles next to each other, and the pentacles represent, our earthly materials, our physical world. So that's why I feel like for some of you, this has to do with work, school. It could be a relationship, but I'm feeling more along the lines of something that brings you material, something that brings you material abundance or material wealth or just something like that. And then we have the King of Wands here. So yeah, this energy is strong. I feel like there's a change coming, but also this is all, telling me that this is good. This isn't a bad change. This is something that I feel like you might be getting promoted. Some of you may be being offered a job that you didn't see coming, but you realize that you might want to take, and it might put you in a situation where you're going to have to choose between your current job and this job coming up. For others of you, this might be school, choosing between different schools to go to. But I feel like for most of you, you know, this decision that you're going to make, it's not going to make or break you. It's not going to put you in a position where you're not going to be happy anymore, because I feel the energy coming through that some of you might, you know, when you're presented with this opportunity, you might get stressed out, like, oh my gosh, things are going so great, why would I change it? Just because things are going great doesn't mean that a change is going to make it worse. You know, there could be something on the other side of this door even greater than what you have now. Okay, so let's keep pulling. Let's see what else is coming through. And also with the Three of Pentacles, this represents stability. So I feel that some of you, this new job opportunity or this new school opportunity could bring in more financial stability to your life, especially with all the pentacles that we have here. Yeah, well, we have two, and then we also have 2 wands as well, but I'm really like drawn into these pentacle cards. So we have, okay, that's just a bunch of cards, so we're not even gonna all right, let's see what else is coming. Okay, so we have the Knight of Wands. What the heck? Okay, this change is going to come in fast, and it's going to come in quick, because we have a ton of wands, which is fire element, fiery energy. Like, yeah, let's go. This change is coming in. I'm feeling for some of you, this could even be like in a couple of days if we want to get into times. But like I said before, don't focus on time frames, because that's just going to add stress to you, you know? And then we have Justice. Okay, yeah. You guys... Okay, yeah, I just keep going back to work. Like, I feel like you guys are going to be getting an opportunity in your career that you might not see as a blessing at first, but is going to be a blessing, because we have a lot of stability here, and we have, you know, fiery energy and kind of like that taking charge. And also with the King of Wands, this represents someone in power, you know, someone who knows what they're doing, someone who has worked hard enough to claim the position of a king. And with this Justice here, I feel that this is going to bring, like I said before, more stability to you that you might not see. So some of you, you know, could have this job that you absolutely love, but it might not be making ends meet, or it might be getting you like just to where you need to be. I feel like for some of you, this is going to be the change that you need to bring in that extra income, so that you're not just living, you know, so you're not just like sustaining the bills, so that you have extra resources, money to do the things that you want. And then, okay, so that's the main message, but I'm also getting like kind of a hint of something else. So I'm going to pull some other cards too. But yeah, for a lot of you, this is work and school related. But with the King of Wands, like I keep feeling that some of you, like, it's not strong, but it's kind of coming through. Like this might be related to a relationship. You could be finding balance, getting justice in a relationship, whether that's leaving a relationship or starting a new one. Let's find out. Okay, so this is where it's gonna get good. When we get into the oracle cards is where it gets good, because, you know, I love tarot obviously, but tarot is very good for just showing the basis of a situation. Oracle is where it's at. I have so many oracle cards over tarot, because it's just, you can vibe with them so much more. You can just tap into their energy and really get the messages and guidance. You know, I feel like tarot doesn't really offer a lot of guidance. It's kind of just like, this is it, this is what's coming, you know, this is what the situation is. It doesn't really offer a lot of like in-depth about the situation. So let's see what blessings are coming for the collective. Blessings are coming for the collective. Okay, so we have I can't read. It's this retrograde, like I said, everything's messed up. Take time to breathe out. Okay, so take a break. So going back to the whole work thing and this Justice card right here, some of you might be working too hard. Some of you guys might be pushing yourselves a little bit too hard to make either ends meet, or just in general pushing yourself. And I feel like you guys need to take time to yourself, recharge, because we can't give energy if we don't have energy. So like I said before, some of you, this Justice card is going to represent bringing that stability into your life financially that you need. But for others of you, I feel that this is bringing justice to yourself, giving yourself that balance that's needed so that you can keep working hard. Because the rest of the cards that we have here, like, it's all depicting strong energy, like strong, fiery, like hard-working energy, but that's not going to keep up if you don't give yourself time to recharge and relax. So let's see what else, what other blessings, what other messages, what other blessings are coming through. Okay, so we have a time for healing. Okay, so yeah, you guys need to take a break. You need to breathe. You need to do something fun. I feel like for some of you, you need to get out of the house and you need to do something that you really haven't done in a while. Something that sparks your creativity, your drive, just gives you overall energy to keep going. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. Okay, like I said, fiery energy right there. I feel like, okay, so for some of you, these cards are representing here that you're working too hard. You're pushing yourself to a point where you're starting to lose fuel and you're starting to lose energy. And that's not good. You want to keep up your momentum, but you need to take time to heal and to put energy back into yourself. And the universe is also letting you know that just because you take a break doesn't mean that you're going to start lacking in other areas of your life. This luck is on your side, I feel, is really saying that it's okay to give yourself that time that you need. Everything's going to be fine. You know, the world's not going to fall apart because you take a day or two to yourself. And then for others of you, I feel that this luck that's on your side is representing this opportunity that's coming up, this new path that is going to emerge and giving you this chance to walk down it. And I don't want that to like worry you guys, because I feel that some of you might get stressed out by like new opportunities that come in or new decisions that have to be made in general. You know, the universe is really giving me the vibes of like comfort. Like, yes, this is coming fast and this is going to change a lot in your life, but that doesn't mean that it has to bring you anxiety. You know, look forward to these changes. Look forward to having decisions, because having options means that you're not stuck, you know? So sit down and evaluate these options and see what, you know, where you want to go. Because even if you can't see it right away, a new changing something that's in your life could bring you happiness in other areas by like domino effect, you know, without you even realizing. So this is where I'm gonna say your intuition comes in and you need to trust your gut, okay? Because if you have two options and you write them down on paper, one might not make total sense, you know, but if your heart's pulling you and you feel that drive to do it, then you should do it. You know, I'm definitely the type of person who believes follow your heart, because of course you need balance between intellect and your feelings, but when you follow your heart, you know that you're going to be happy, and it's easier to make things work when you're enjoying the energy that you're in. If you flip it and you follow, you know, you always follow in that masculine mindset of things need to be planned out, everything needs to look good on paper, it's harder to force happiness in those situations than it is to like bring success to a situation that you're happy in, if that makes sense, you know? Because I feel like when you're happy, it just amplifies your frequency. I don't feel that, I know that. It amplifies your frequency. It's when you're doing something that you love, it's going to bring you success. It's going to attract the things that you want to keep yourself able to keep doing this. You know, the universe wants us to be happy. It doesn't want us to stress out and always be anxious, because at the end of the day, you know, whatever you believe in, we're all one, you know what I'm saying? So if we're feeling some type of energy, pretty darn sure the universe is feeling that energy too, you know? There's so much going on in between the lines that we just can't see. And you need to be happy, you need to follow your heart. So let's see what else. Don't let your past hold you back, South Node. Okay, so this might be, you know, I'm sitting here talking about how you can't let these decisions stress you out, and I feel like this is the universe chiming in and being like, hey, listen, they can't really control this, because South Node brings in that past life energy, that past karmic vibe that kind of sets a pattern for us in this life. Patterns can always be broken, but when it involves this South Node, it's a little bit harder, because energy goes beyond our physical. Energy goes beyond this world. Our soul is carrying energy from lifetimes. Like I said, You don't have to believe in reincarnation, but whatever you believe in, you know, our souls have energy from the past, you know? So don't let your past hold you back. I feel like for some of you, a struggle that you might have had in the past, whether it was the past in this lifetime or the past in another lifetime, which the South Node is kind of implying, that one of your struggles might have been having anxiety around decisions. And like I said, when the South Node comes in, the thing with our past lives is that the things that we struggled with and let control our life back then is going to be themes in this life, because our soul can't continue evolving until we learn the lesson that we need to learn and we fix the patterns that need to be broken. So I feel like for some of you, making decisions could be something that has brought you stress your whole life, and that could have held you back or is going to hold you back from opportunities that are meant for you, okay? And that's why I don't want, you know, that's why it's important to take this time for yourself, because when we charge ourselves up, it's going to be significantly easier to process these feelings and get over obstacles than it is when we have no energy, when we're drained. So don't let this energy of, you know, being nervous around decisions stop you, because you really don't want that. You know, you want to keep going in life, you want to keep evolving, you want to keep growing, you want to keep having opportunities come to you. So don't stop them because of, you know, a fear of making decisions. And I know that's a lot easier said than done, but you know, if there's someone that you can talk to, whether it's friends or family, someone who can be there for you during that change would be perfect for you. Okay, let's see what this is. Show the world the real you. Full moon in Aquarius. Hey, shout out to my Aquarius people. Okay, so yeah, I feel like this opportunity for the collective, for the whole that's coming in, is really going to bring you to the next level. Because when we have Aquarius energy, we just have, you know, that energy of like getting things done, like changes. You know, Aquarius are all over the place, and I laugh because I feel like I'm always like on to the next thing or learning something new every day. Like sometimes I have to slow myself down, and I'm like, you can't read 10 books a day, you know, slow down. But I feel like this is almost the energy of telling you to like speed it up, especially because we have the wands here, and I was saying before, we have this energy of like fiery force of like do it. I feel like this opportunity is going to be coming sooner rather than later, and the universe wants you to get in that vibe of making changes, of making things come to life. You know, we create our own reality. Create the energy that you want to attract, okay? So that was strong. Okay, let's get into these cards, because I feel like it's so crazy, because I feel like these cards right here all kind of were very tuned in to like whoever picked on this video, that message was for you, because I was not getting any type of other message. So that's why I'm about to break out these bad boys, because this was very like focused around work and this opportunity coming, a lot of material changes coming to you guys. So let's get into these and let's see what other messages we have, because I definitely feel my energy kind of like, whew, okay, you know, like we got that message out. Now we can kind of move on to a bigger, broader, like messages for the collective. So let's see what else the collective energy has coming for them. Universe, spirit, what energy does the collective have coming for them? I'm in a really good mood, guys. I feel like I need this type of energy every time I start a reading, and I don't, you know, it's just, it is what it is, you know, like I just have this type of energy, and I hope it sticks, because I like how I felt going into this reading. Okay, so we have disconnect and boredom. Disconnect and boredom. Start planning. Okay, that came through. For some of you, start planning. I feel like that was kind of a lingering message for you guys about this work and this opportunity. Start planning. Break out that notebook and pen. All right, let's see what other messages are. Okay, that card wants to come out for the collective. Choose wisely. We got choices, people. We got choices. We got the Two of Wands, and we have choose wisely. Oh, and we have green. So this is back-to-back heart chakra energy right here. Green is the color of our heart chakra. So let's see. Disconnect and boredom. Okay. All right. Before, when I said I feel like some of you like that little hint of relationship energy, I feel like that's coming back. I feel like some of you might be in a time where you're feeling not lonely, but you know, hey, I'm just the messenger, I'm saying what I feel. But I feel like some of you guys have just been kind of feeling lonely and disconnected from yourself in a way, like disconnected from who you know you want to be, who you know you can be. And I feel like for some of you that does have to do with like being with someone else, because we have two like heart chakra colors here. I feel like for you guys this is tied to your heart chakra. So you guys could be people who work better when you're with someone, you know, who kind of stay focused when you have a path shared with someone. And that doesn't have to be just love, that can be relationship, you know, like love is universal. Love isn't just for people who are together in a romantic relationship. This could be a friendship. So maybe you're just someone who feels that power come to you, or that energy come to you when you're with someone. And choose wisely. So with this, I feel for some of you, this choose wisely is coming through for this message about this opportunity. That could be a little hint to say, hey, this opportunity that's coming to you, you know, look over it twice, 3 times, 4 times, but don't shut it out as soon as it comes. And then for others of you, I feel that this is almost like telling you to choose wisely based on your heart and this decision. So, okay, for some of you, I feel like you're almost not choosing, but like subconsciously pushing away that partnership that you want. That's what I'm feeling. Let's get more clarity, because that's not really like that clear to me. And like we have 4, which is structure and planning. Oh my gosh, movement, choices, and decisions. Damn, this message just does not want to leave. Choose wisely and movement, choices, and decisions. Okay, yeah, so wow, you guys have a big decision to make. And I don't want to put the pressure on you guys, but I feel like this decision is something that can alter which way in life you go down. And I'm not getting bad vibes. I'm getting very like happy, like, you know, pumped up vibes. And if you look at this card, we have like a bunch of different colors, and all these colors represent something different. But if you look closer, there's a man standing in front, and he's not moving. This picture isn't depicting that he's moving. He's standing still. So I feel like this goes back to that disconnect. You guys have lost touch of yourself, and it's affecting the decisions that you make. It's affecting your movement. So I feel that you guys have like a lot of love and abundance and just happy things in front of you, but you're not taking the steps towards them. For some, like I said, financial gain, that's coming through, this new job, that could be it. For others, this is a relationship, because we have rings and we have green next to each other, which of course rings represents duality and being in a couple, and green is the heart chakra next to these cards. I feel like, yeah, this is almost like you disconnected from yourself to the point where you don't need someone, because we never need someone else. You know, we only need ourselves. At the end of the day, the only person that our soul is going to stay with forever is us, from birth to death, you know? So you don't need anyone. But I feel like you choose to want someone, like you choose to need someone in your life, because it just, you know, some people work more out of their heart chakra, and I feel like that's you guys. I feel like not being connected to your compassion or your love for yourself, your love for others, affects how you make life decisions. And not just life decisions, like just affects your everyday. So for some of you, I feel like you need to realize that you are someone who wants a companion, right? So start making decisions that will bring you towards that. So if that means going out, go out. If that means, you know, making a dating app, do that. Going out to the bar, do something. But you guys have this energy of like, you need to move, and you need to like make decisions and choose wisely where you want to be, because you're either going to stay bored and stay disconnected from yourself, or you can choose this to move forwards and, you know, attract someone who's going to help you and who's going to aid in your life. Because I mean, we're human beings, you know, like one of the biggest things that we need in this life is companionship, whether that's through a relationship or friendship, you know, like the worst punishment we can give to someone is solitary confinement. So that just says a lot, you know, like we got this rose quartz here, bring love into your life, you know what I'm saying? Like you need either this friendship or this family relationship or just a regular relationship in general to help you evolve as a person. You know, you don't need them to help you grow. You need them to help you spark that urge in yourself and spark that light in yourself to go. So let's see what else. Oh my. I usually don't read like a whole pile that comes out like this, but I feel like I do. So we have sacrifice, disruption, fulfillment of wishes, and rest and rejuvenate. Okay, yeah. So this rest and rejuvenate, I feel is coming through for these people who need to put more time into their self, you know, who needs to put more love and care into themselves so that they can get back on track. You need to rest, because we have multiple cards here showing that you need to start giving energy back to yourself. You can't be always giving. You need to give to yourself, not just to others, you know. And then with this sacrifice and disruption here, and okay, we'll get to this fulfillment of wishes because that's great, but I feel like some of you, this sacrifice, it's almost like you guys are sacrificing your own happiness for no reason, you know, like don't push back, don't start doubting, don't start like thinking, oh, you know, I shouldn't be as social as I am, for example. Like no, like you are someone who needs companionship and needs affection. So don't start go and like doubting that stuff or thinking that you don't need that and that you're better off like just alone, or you're just better off like doing you know. No, you're someone who naturally like needs that support of someone with them so that you can be to your fullest, you know. And with this sacrifice, I feel like this is almost like a self-sacrifice, and this disruption, like I feel that for some of you, this is representing like you're almost disrupting your own peace. You're sacrificing your own happiness because you're not making decisions and you're not moving quick enough, and you're just sitting in this state of like blah, like boredom and just like kind of being there but not being there all the way. I feel like you guys need to rest, recharge, and go for it. Move. We have this fiery energy, like I said again, like start making moves, because you guys have a lot of love and abundance and even financial stability coming your way, but that's only going to come if you make changes. You know, you have to meet the universe halfway, and you don't want to self-sacrifice that just because you feel tied back, you feel like you can't move forwards. You know, it's never going to be a perfect time. You just have to start. You just have to do it. You know, I waited so long to start doing tarot like online, because I also like do tarot mostly through my Instagram, and I waited to do YouTube because I was like, oh, like my readings aren't good enough, they're not good enough. Like no, you can't wait until they're good enough, because if you keep that mindset, things are never going to be good enough. You know, you just have to start. You need to do it, and you're going to be thankful that you do that, because when you are making progress and gaining that momentum, you're going to look back, and one, you're going to appreciate that you made those decisions, because you're going to see from a different perspective that no matter where you started, you're going to get better. You know what I'm saying? So don't look at it as, oh, I'm not good enough to start this, or I'm not good enough to have this type of companionship. Like it doesn't matter where you're starting from. Just take that first step, because you're going to look back and you're going to be for sure thankful that you did. Like no one's going to be happy that they stayed stagnant in a situation, you know, but this is really coming through. Like you just need to take that leap, that jump. You just need to take that first step and start moving, even if you think that you're not in the best position, or that you're not, you know, quote unquote good enough for it. It doesn't matter. You are good enough. You just have to make that step, because either way you're going to be better, you know, like you're going to grow, you're going to prosper, you're going to continue to manifest your dreams and your desires, but that is only going to happen if you start someplace. Okay, and then with this fulfillment of wishes, and this is just confirming for all the messages that came through that you guys have abundance, like for sure. And I feel like this is going to start within the next few days. Excuse me, I had to burp. I feel like this is gonna start in the next few days, but you guys have like a ton of, I don't know why, like financial stability and like love are the two things that I feel that are like going together right now. Like you guys are going, you have those two things coming to you. You're already attracting them. So the universe wants you to know, like, quit pulling back, you know, like you wanted this, you wanted these things to come in. So when the universe gives you opportunities to step towards that fulfillment, don't question it, don't take a step back, you know, even if you can't see the full picture, you have to tap into your faith, into your trust, tap into that heart chakra energy and let your heart guide you, and let that passion for what you want in your life be the motivation to break out of those stagnant situations. You know, step toward, look at all the abundance you guys have, step towards that, take that first step, do it, okay? So let's see any final last messages coming through from Spirit for the collective. Triumph and awareness. That, look at that, guys. Okay, so you guys need to persevere and you need to just do it. You have the strength to do it deep down. So dive in there, dig it up, and take it, you know, do it. And with this awareness card, ooh, okay. Okay, for some of you with this awareness card, whatever like companionship, whether it be friendship, a relationship, a strong relationship between a family member, whatever this new thing that's coming into your life is going to actually bring you like a spiritual like evolution. It's going to help you become more aware of yourself, more mindful. It's going to help you want not only look within, but it's going to make you want to look within. It's going to be kind of like that driving force for you to work on yourself and your dreams. And yeah, it's just going to bring you like awareness all around. I love this card because like this really represents like your crown chakra opening up, like that connection to the universe. You have that. You don't want that to go away, especially because we have so many cards here indicating like such positive changes and such strong vibes coming through that I really don't want you guys to self-sabotage, you know? I don't want you guys to not take these chances just because you can't see the path in front of you, you know? If it feels right, do it, go for it. You don't always have to know why, you just have to know that what's meant for you will always come to you, will always be there for you, you know? And what's meant to be someone else's won't be yours, okay? So, and then like I said with this triumph, like you just need to really rest and recharge your energy so that you have the energy to take on this opportunity full force, because you guys have so much positive changes coming that you can't even see it. I know that. I feel like you guys can't even see it. And for some of you that may be starting to see it, because I feel like for some of you with this awareness card, like you see what's in front of you, but you're kind of like still questioning whether it's right for you. Well, the answer is yes, like it is right for you. You just have to do it, because this message couldn't get any clearer that you have that stability coming your way. You just have to take the first step, you know? You just have to start the journey, start the process, like just get through it, you know? Like she's determined, she's going after what she wants, and that's what needs to be you guys, okay? So that's all I have for this reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure you subscribe to my channel because I have been uploading weekly. It's gonna be a mix between like pick cards and general readings. I'm really gonna just play around with this whole YouTube thing and see like how it feels. So for you guys tuning in and watching, make sure you leave comments because I love talking with you guys. And my Instagram is gonna be in the bio because I'm way more active on my Instagram, and I feel like that's where people can really connect with me. I don't know, I don't really get like YouTube notifications, and it's just harder for me to check YouTube than it is Instagram, you know? It's so much easier to just like shoot me a DM, and I love creating like a little family space and like, you know, little vibes, you know? So definitely hit the subscribe button, join the family, because we're just gonna be growing from here. And yeah, that's all I have for you guys. I hope you enjoyed this reading, and until next time, bye.